What is up, everybody? Coming back at you with another demon deck. This one, Devilish Deals. You saw my other video. Hey demons, it's your boy Rakdos. That deck's pretty fun. This deck's a little different. It does have some demons. It does have that same kind of win con going with Liliana's contract, although it doesn't, I don't think it goes off near as much as with the other deck. But Devilish Deals. So this name and this deck was inspired by a conversation on one of the Facebook groups. People were talking about Sword Point Diplomacy, whether or not it's a good card. I thought it could see some playability. I thought I'd have some fun with it. So let's check it out. See how this deck runs. Or land, which is not horrible, but this mana curve that I got going on, we'll keep it. It's probably a mistake. We'll keep it. Swipe for the first turn. A little 1/1 pinger. So it's got lava coil in it. I mean, not lava coil. Risk factor. It has risk factor in it. So one thing I do like to do with times opportunity is drop a risk factor early on. Especially early on in the game, they're like, pick 4. Why give me card advantage? And then I murder. But then you drop Sword Point Diplomacy afterwards, so they take the 4. They're like, I don't want to give them card advantage. And then you drop a Sword Point Diplomacy. You get a top 3 cards. You either put them in your hand or your opponent pays 3 life for each card. Your opponent gets to choose each card they pay life for. People say it's bad because your opponent gets to choose the life. I disagree. Because if it's, mana, if you need mana, most of the time they're like, I'm not going to pay 3 to give my mana or whatever. Even low cost stuff, a lot of times they're like, whatever. Unless it's like hard removal. But you get those big guys and you're like, I need those cards. But, yeah, they're going to get exiled. But you got a chance to basically give your opponent 3 life to face. To exile 3 cards off the top of your deck. I mean, for 3 mana. Why? Why not? Just why not? It's risk factor. He's probably going to take the 4. You don't want to give me 4. Since you did that, I will pay this for the spectacle cost and use one of these bad boys. For those tokens, so risk factor right there is a deal with the devil. Let me draw or pay life. Already paying off. And the concession. Not a fair representation. We'll do another one. Oh, elaborate fire cannon. Wonderful. Although I think I have a playset, so it should add to my vault. 557 even. Hey. Just been letting that stack. I don't know. I like watching it. Then I've got most of the cards that I want to build decks to mess with, and I have plenty of wild cards hidden on. There's just no need to redeem it. Why not let it stack? Who knows, maybe they'll change up the reward system and I'll have had stuff stacked and maybe benefit with such. So there it is, Sword Point Diplomacy. That's the card this deck kind of revolves around. I have 4 copies of this. I love it. It's a fun card. Turn 1 Footlight Fiend drop is always not bad in a Rakdos deck. I enjoy it. There's Johnny's. There he is. Fun combo. Sack him, deal 1 somewhere, wherever you'd like. And then you drop a 6/6. Cool stuff. One for 1. Sword Point Diplomacy next turn. Oh. Let's do it. More likely he'll give me some land I need. Ooh, so I might actually pull off 6 land to face, or 6 life to face right there. I'm deciding to pay it to not give me those. We'll see. We shall see. So maybe put him at 13 on turn 3. And all I have is a 1 drop on field. So how can I complain? How can I complain? Theoretically. If not, then I've got a solid hand to work with. Yep. Takes the 3. The other 3. And I'm going to put him at 12. So I've essentially done, 8 life. He's back up to 13 because of that. But I've done 8 life already, turn 3. So not bad. Not bad. Again with nothing. Drop this. Drop another one. Wow, look at that. The devil. So there's hard removal. Captive audience. He doesn't want any part of that, I promise. Carry on that. There's a flyer. So maybe another 6. Maybe put him at 7. Maybe put him at 4. Maybe he gives me the whole hand. Maybe he decides he can't afford it. Oh, there's 3. There's 3. Gives me bedevil. Gives me carry on. Just taking the 3. Wow. Interested. And we'll attack for 1. Put him at 9. So people say it's a bad card, but turn 4, he would be at 8 life if he wasn't gaining Fountain Removal. And still, only the Footlight Fiend out on board. I mean, and this is just kind of a janky build that I threw together with it. I'm sure this card could see better potential. I think if my opponent had Font of Agony, because then he's paying the 3 life, right? So technically, he'd be able to build that up for some hard removal, right? That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, let's go here. We'll just exile that. Gain 2 life. Why not? So I don't know. You be the judge. We'll see. We've got 2 hard removals in hand. There's his hard removal. Let's drop another Footlight. Let's destroy this artifact. I'm tired of him doing that. Tired of that. There we go. We're not Johnny's Leonin anyway. Not a problem. Rakdos Firewheeler coming at you, bud. Done. That's a good game, I believe. I don't know. We'll see. See what he does. I've seen crazier comebacks. Nice. Still ping him for 1 off of it. Ooh. There we go. I've got nothing that I can play now. So he's got a chance. I have to have something to sack. And I'm just top decking lands. Wow. There we go. You got it, Jay. Arcane Encyclopedia is going to draw. It's risk factor. Is he have 3 cards to play with, or is he going to put himself at 3 life? Ooh. Ooh. And once he's at 3, Sword Point Diplomacy, that's solid stuff. That's Do it again. Why not? And we will destroy that. This is what I'm saying. You get them low enough with the stuff, then you can continue just playing it, and it's guaranteed card draw. Love it. I'm not gonna risk it. They don't want the biscuit that much. Good game it is, sir. Good game it is. Just because. Let's see this shenanigans. We get the coin flip just to destroy it. And we don't. So we'll exile it. And gain it. So this deck's fun. You see how well Sword Point, especially paired with Risk Factor, get them low enough. Ooh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's drop this. Drop this. Sack that. We'll drop a rack. Why not? He doesn't have a card to discard then. Now he does, but he's probably going to drop a land or play something. He's got 6 mana, so why not? There we go. There we go. I'll swing with my 4-2. I don't mind. Gain the life. It's okay with me. Alright, so what are your thoughts? Drop a comment, let me know what you think. Sword Point Diplomacy, is it good? Is it terrible? Is this not a good enough representation? Those are, that's the question of the day. Sword Point Diplomacy. Is it any good? Or is it just a trash bulk card that will never see competitive play? It may have seen competitive play. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Just based off that thread, there was just a lot of hate and distaste for that card. It was surprising. What are you gonna do, Jay? You got 3 more timeouts. You don't have an answer? I'm gonna put you in timeout. Sorry, I got a lot of lame jokes, so you guys gotta bear with me on that. Both have sagas on the field. Both have 1/1 flyers. Got another little enchantment, but I'm killing it in the land game and killing it in the board state, so let's see what he's got. He's got no hand. And I'm saving this murder for that demon he drops. Or is that a demon or is it a nightmare, right? It's a nightmare? Yeah, nightmare horror. Saving that murder. Is he just going to use every time out till the game's over? I've seen it happen. Making Devilish deals, brought to you by Bang. There it is. He is selling his soul. Because he's got nothing. He's got no hand, no answer. Good game, sir. That's it, folks. That is it. One more. We'll try to go for the 3-peat, and then we'll take a peek inside. How's that sound? Yeah, why not? Why not? See, hope he has a slow play. Watch, it's gonna be right aggro. Or merfolk. Go ahead and glue it up. Grab my green. There's a pelt here. We'll murder that. Draw. Brew into the Vraska's Contempt. Still got hard removal in hand. He's got a tap. That's solid. We'll exile that. Game 2. Yeah, we'll drop that already. Why not? Some demons out there. Some little clerics. Got an imp. Maybe drop Demon Lord Bells and Lock next turn. Wouldn't that be something? Instead, that's what it's all about, folks. Sword Point Diplomacy. What's he gonna give me? Is he gonna get rid of my one Liliana's contract? Because I believe I only have one copy. I believe so. So, potential to drop him straight to 9. So, what are your thoughts? Is it 15? Oh, he let me keep the Liliana's contract. Wow. Wow. There we go. He is to 12. And we'll knock him down to 2. Ooh, Death and Clarion. Not what I wanted. That I'm okay with. Something to sack. But it's going to do 6 damage to me. That's rough. Solid, bud. That's a solid move. Antonym. Ooh, another Death and Clarion. Thank you for that, actually. That did me some good. We'll drop another sword point, because that's what it's all about. He's going to give me the land. He's not going to give me the murder. Is he? He might. He might give me the good old murder. And he did not. So he's no fight. Let's drop a demon. Get him to concede. Probably not. But that's fine. He didn't. So there you have it. Sword Point Diplomacy. You did see it get to work a few times throughout those games. It's really what this deck was about to try to figure out. Did that add? It did. 557.3%. And I do have some if I need to spend them, but whatever. Decks. Devilish deals. So we got 2 Blightkeeper. Just because it's good early game, 1 drop. Late game, you can sack it, lose 4 and gain 4. Solid. Footlight Fiend, because why not have a 1 drop that has another 1 damage when it dies? It's good to sack. It's good to chump block. It's solid. Especially when I go up against Boros matchups, I love when they swing with that 5-2, and I'm like, that's fine. I'll block with this guy. The next damage is coming back at you, so 5-2 for 1-1, I'll trade that any day. 2 cast downs, gotta get some removal. 2 murders, more removal. 4 Sword Point Diplomacy. That's what it's all about. It is a pirate card, and the deck is called Devilish Deals. However, I think the theme of the card is what makes it. Again, reveal that top 3 cards of your library for each of those cards. Put it into your hand unless an opponent pays 3 life, then exile the rest. So again, you saw how well that works. Top it up with a risk factor. Only have 2 of. You could probably bump that to a 3 of and make this combo here like that work even better. But I find 2 of them works just fine. 2 Bedevil, gotta have some good removal. Carry on Imp, you remove it. Even if you don't have anything else on the board that's died yet, if you remove something, drop this, exile it, and gain 2 life. Demon of Catastrophes, because again, like to sack that Footlight Fiend for a 6/6 and just deal 1 to face if I can. 2 Mastermind's Acquisition just to go ahead and get to whatever I need. 2 Rite of Bells and Lock. 1 Spawn of Mayhem. 2 Vraska's Contempt. 1 Rafter Demon. 2 Rakdos Firewheelers, gotta love that. 2 to face and 2 to a creature. 1 Doom Whisper, and like I said, yes, 1 Liliana's Contract. 1 Demon Lord Bells and Lock. 1 Rakdos the Showstopper. 2 Captive Audience. 14 Swamp, 10 Mountains, seems to do me well. If I'm not mistaken, I built a sideboard just because I had to have this card in. I don't really use this to get sideboard stuff. I've never chose that option. I'm always looking for something in here. So sideboard, 2 Dead Weight, 2 Demonic Vigor, really just to give me something else if I need it. I didn't really think much into it. I may go back and revise that, but there you have it, folks. Let me change that up a little bit if I can. Just gonna mix that up so it's a little bit easier of a read. If everybody wants to check that out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this deck. I would like to know your opinion. Sword Point Diplomacy. Is it good? Is it terrible? We'll let y'all be the judge. Until next time, man, keep playing, keep grinding. Send me fun deck ideas. I always love taking ideas and seeing what I can make work. So let me know. Like, subscribe for more content. I will be buying quite a few things tomorrow at my local game store, so I may be doing an unboxing soon. Look out for that. Like and subscribe to get notifications on that as well. Till next time.